Hey Sagittarius, I am your astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, April 23rd to Sunday, April 29th, 2018. Now before I get started, I've got two announcements. First of all, I'm back doing astrological readings. If you want me to read your birth chart and even the birth chart of a significant other, please hit me up at the link down below in my description box. What I do is a 1 hour or a 2 hour live video consultation with me. You can ask me anything that you want and I'll bring the charts up and we'll just go through them all and talk through them. Okay, so that's something that you're interested in. Again, link down below, and hopefully I'll get to talk to you in person. Now, my second thing, also May 2018, the webinar. It's also coming up as well on Monday, April 30th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. If that's something that you're interested in, please also check my description box where all the good stuff is. And what I'm going to talk about there is May, and I think what's going on in May is that we're finally breaking free here from an old life, an old way of doing things, to create a life that's better than we imagined, hopefully, to be more our authentic self, to step into a better and brighter future. So I do see it being positive. However, creating that better and brighter future could be hard. We could feel restricted by an old life, an old way of doing things, have some baggage, some dead skeletons hanging around that we need to get rid of. That could be difficult. Relationships as well could just not understand, why are you being this way? I didn't know you wanted this. What's going on? Okay, really having to bring some things perhaps in private out into the open to be addressed as well. That could be hard. All right, and if that's something that you're trying to figure out here, how you can step into a better life for yourself in a more even keel way that's less volatile, and how you can work better with relationships to do it, my webinar is there for you if you want it. Now for your horoscope, which I know is what you're here for, we've got Mars and Pluto this week hanging out in your second house of money. All right, and what this is going to bring is a big change for you financially, a big change in how you make money, how you spend money, what's going on with money, how you share money with a business partner, with a deep, intimate relationship in some way. I think being a major focus for you. If it's not hitting you in a money way, even though this is a money house, it's hitting you in regards to your confidence and your gifts and skills. Maybe you changing your gifts and skills that it is that you have. Maybe at one time you were good at one thing. You know, this is one thing that you did. You were a good writer or something. And maybe now all of a sudden you're realizing, I want to be good at math. I want to do, to use a very simple example. So that could also be something that it is that you're coming up. You're changing your gifts and skills and talents so that you can ideally put your life in a better direction, make more money, feel more confident doing what it is that you need. All right, it could be a little bit hard here with Pluto involved. Pluto can make this change feel very scary that's coming in with your finances and with your talents, but I think it being very good for you if you can deal with some of the emotions that do come up. That's because this Mars and Pluto conjunction is going to be in a sextile here for most of the beginning of this week with Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality. So if you can change your money, how you make money, spend it, the gifts and skills and talents that it is that you use, and be more confident here with where your life is going, I think it's going to just help you to give you more peace of mind, to overcome the past, to kick some old habits and some old things so that you can start to move forward in a much better way. Pluto is well going retrograde this week on top of this Mars-Pluto conjunction, while Mars is on top of Pluto, also making this a huge focal point for you, saying maybe you've been trying to change your financial situation or your gifts and talents for some time, especially since the beginning of this year, and Mars and Pluto saying this is the time for you to finally step into these changes in your finances with your talents, and to actually start to live them and to do what it is that you need to overcome the past, to move forward, hopefully making money in a better way, feeling like you're using more of your unique talents in the world to do the things that you want and need. Okay, so that's what I see there. While that is going on Wednesday of this week, we have Venus moving in to Gemini, and that for you is your 7th house of partnerships. and relationships, usually of the one-on-one variety, a marriage partner, a business partner, or just someone that you feel like beholden to in some way. Usually these relationships in this house are more serious. Okay, and I think what's going on while you're trying to figure out what's going on with your finances, how you can use more of your gifts and skills and talents so you can feel comfortable, I think there's also part of you somewhere else that's thinking, okay, who can I partner with one-on-one? What are my relationships like? How can I communicate better with my relationships about the things that it is that I am doing? All right, coming in on Wednesday. With Venus and Gemini on Wednesday, as it moves into Gemini, making a sextile over to Chiron and Aries, and with Chiron being in your 5th house of happiness, love, romance, what else comes in? Kids and passion projects. I do see there being an opportunity with this alignment happening on Wednesday to start to feel happier with your relationships, to start to feel like maybe relationships are understanding you more. You can find more joy in the relationships. You can move forward in your partnerships with people, working on passion projects in a way that just feels better for you. Okay, so even though you've got perhaps some big changes you're making with money, with finances, with your talents, I think there are some things coming up with relationships, ideally, that can help you to be happier. All right, there could, however, be perhaps some hard conversations and decisions and choices that come in on Thursday and Friday that it is that you do need to make. All right, that's because on Thursday and Friday, while we've got these two like separate alignments, very different things going on, we've got Mercury here in your 5th house of happiness making a square to Saturn in your 2nd house of money. And I think what's been going on with these two separate alignments is that we've been focusing on two different areas. You've been thinking about money. How can I make money, deal with money, use my talent so I can feel more confident, feel more peace inside, move forward. You've also been thinking, how can I partner with the right people on some projects of mine that make me happy? And I think what comes in on Thursday and Friday is you got to figure out how to bring this together. You got to figure out how to be happy making money, how to use your talents in a passion project of yours, how to use your talents and your money and integrate it into something in your life that you can get joy from. So it's not just making money that you feel comfortable with, but it's about using your money and using your skills to be happy and to partner with the right people in a way that you can find more joy in and more pleasure and do more of what it is that you really like. And I think on Thursday and Friday, you may have to have some hard conversations or make some decisions on what exactly that looks like. How do I make money doing a passion project, working with the people that I want to work with so that I feel better on the inside? How do I use more of my gifts and talents to do something that I really like and have other people know what's going on? And so I think it's just a lot this week of trying to bring those two together. All right, if you can bring those two together here, make money in a way that you enjoy, use gifts and skills and talents that really resonate with you, be confident, doing some passion project as well being a thing that comes in, I think it is going to help you. That's because after this occurs on Friday and Saturday, Mercury is going to come off this square to Saturn, and it's going to make a trine to the North Node in Leo. And for you, that's in your 9th house of something new and different that you have not done before. So you making some decisions here about money, how you can finance a project that makes you happy, make money from a project that makes you happy, or be more confident just doing things in life, using more of your gifts and skills and talents is going to help you to find more of the passion in your life, to do something new, to travel, to study, and to open up, I want to say, some big exciting doors in your life to do the things that a Sagittarius typically likes to do, to have fun. Okay, and to expand your life. So I see it being a good thing if you can just make the decision on how to bring these two together. All right, Uranus as well on Saturday, coming in here to the 29th degree of Aries in your 5th house of happiness. Uranus in your 5th house is kind of an interesting thing, because Uranus in the 5th house, you want to do what you want to do. You want to be happy in the way that you want to be happy. You want to work on your own projects. You don't want anyone else to tell you what to do. And I think with Uranus at 29 degrees, you're really trying to figure out here how to live your happiest life possible. Do what you enjoy the most. Find the most pleasure in your life that it is that you need, which can maybe bring some unexpected things up. Perhaps you do some unexpected last moves to finally be happy in the way that it is that you want, or some unexpected things. I like to think good things in the 5th house come up, helping you to be happy, find more romance in your life, do some passion projects as well that could come in, okay? So I think that's what's coming on Uranus at 29 degrees. You really trying to figure out how to live your happiest life possible, how to be confident being happy, use your talents to be happy, work with people in a way that feels better for you all around, all right? Coming in. After that happens on Sunday, we also do have the sun here in your 6th house of your job and your daily routines, also making a trine here to Saturn. So I think what that's going to bring on Sunday could definitely be a chance for you to start to feel more confident on the job, confident on the day-to-day, to make more money on the job, to make more money on the day-to-day. So I do see more stability coming in at the end of the week, more confidence, feeling much better, feeling like you're actually working towards something in a more organized way, doing what needs to be done. Maybe even feeling more healthy with the 6th house as well coming in, but you just needing to figure out first how to make money doing something that's happy, that you like, how to be confident doing something that makes you happy in a romantic relationship, you know, something along those lines coming in before you can start to feel more of that stability at the end of the week, doing things in a way that is good for you, that you feel confident about, okay? Also, the last thing I want to mention, next week, Monday, we do have a full moon also happening in Scorpio in your 12th house of your insides too, really bringing a culmination point for you to finally, I want to say, kick the past, understand the past, and get right with yourself on the inside. I think there's a big opportunity for you this week if you're breaking free from some things, trying to bring everything in your life together to really start to find more of the peace that it is that you want, and to move forward into the future in a much better way without the past dragging you down, perhaps in a way that it is that you have. And I think that's also a big thing you're leading up to, how to break free from some things to move forward, feeling much better on the inside in a way that makes you happy, also making some money and being more confident, okay? And I think the reason why you're trying to feel okay on the inside is so that you can finally start to do things outwardly on the day-to-day, on your job in a better way, knowing now that your internal needs are taken care of and that you feel more at peace with what is going on. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I will talk to you later.